my god. This video is gonna take forever to edit. Hey guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful June day, and today I'm gonna be reading for 24 hours. Woo! That was dumb. Yes, you heard that right. 24 hours straight reading. I really shouldn't be doing this right now. I should be looking for a job, but I'm going to do it anyway because while I don't have a job, this is the perfect time to do it. So I'm crazy. So for today's 24-hour challenge, I guess you could call it, I have 3 books picked out, possibly a 4th if I finish these 3 books in 24 hours. I doubt it. I hope I can even finish 3 books in 24 hours. I have never read that fast. I am a really quick reader though, but I don't think I've ever done 3 books back to back in under a day. So we'll see. So real quick, I'll just show you the 3 books that I have here for this challenge. The first book that I'm going to be reading is History is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. I just picked this up yesterday, but I'm dying to read it. And I'm going to read this one first, and then my second book that I'm going to read is another standalone, is They Went Left by Monica Heiss. I'm pretty sure it's Hess. I'm just going to go with instinct. I said Hess, it's Hess. And my third book that I'm going to read in this challenge is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. This has been on my TBR for too long. I need to read it, but I'm wary because if I really like it, I don't have the second one or the third one. There's 3, right? I don't have those, and I don't have any money for those. You don't need to know that, but I'm a girl on a budget, you know what I mean? So I'm excited to read these ones, and I'll give you guys an update in a few. And look guys, we have a visitor. This is Zemi. This is my sister's cat, and he only lets me hold him for like a second, so I just had to show him. Isn't he precious? See how much he hates me in his eyes. Yep. Oh, he's going. You knocked out my books. Update you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I started reading History is All You Left Me. I had to stop for a minute and eat something and do some other errands, but I'm at page 100, and I just have to say really quick that this book is really sad, and I hate it in that way. But what did I expect when I'm reading this book? If you guys don't know, this is about Griffin and his ex-boyfriend Theo, who was living in California at the time, died in a drowning accident. So Griffin starts talking to Theo's then boyfriend Jackson. They just started talking about Theo, and I'm really liking it. Something I didn't know going into this book was that Griffin is actually talking to Theo in his perspective. So instead of Griffin just talking to himself or talking to the reader, he's talking to Theo. And it's even more heartbreaking that way. And I have 21 hours to go. Alright, so I'm going to head back to my reading, and I will give you guys another update later. Bye. guys, I haven't updated in a while. It is now 8:30. The light is kind of leaving my room. It looks brighter than it actually is in here. So, I've been reading nonstop since, let me check my timer, for probably 3 hours. I've come to realize that I don't know if I like this 24-hour challenge thing. I'll probably not do another one like this, at least not for a very long time, just because it's not my thing. But at the same time, it is kind of cool to challenge myself because I don't do that. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. I'm gonna eat a late dinner because I just completely forgot about food, and then come back and finish it. I'm on page 231. It's only a 298 book, 298 page book, so I'm really close. I'm gonna finish it probably within the next hour, so I will give you guys an update later to see my final thoughts about this book. I will let you guys know that later. Bye. Okay, I wasn't planning to post, but the last 100 pages in this book is riveting and like shocking. So this book is told in past and present. So literally something gets revealed, something happens in the present. Okay, I'm just so like shocked I can't even talk about it. So something happens in the present, and then the next chapter, boom, something happens that you find out in the past, and then I just kept reading and it just got worse and more shocking, and I'm just blown away. And I don't even have 50 pages left. Like, I'm so close to the end, and I'm like, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go now. I have to finish this or I'm gonna die. Okay, bye. Hi guys. Alright, so I finished History is All You Left Me. It is 9:32, so I have no problem heading into my second book. But before I do, I just want to give you my final thoughts. So, I'm giving this book a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. I thought it was excellent. I thought it was excellently written. There was nothing I really hated about this book. The last 100 pages actually shocked me. Like, you figure out that so much stuff has happened and you didn't even see it coming. Like, totally shocked me. Was not expecting any of it to happen in this book. And it was a really good book. It didn't make me cry. Almost made me cry, but it's really hard for me to cry with a book. So I would say the only thing I didn't like about this book is the middle tended to get really drawn out, and it was kind of really boring. The beginning and the ending were fabulous, and then you kind of just have to like get through the middle, and that was probably the only downside to this book. I also want to point out something that I really love about this book is that it's like totally LGBTQ, in the sense that all the main characters are either like gay or bisexual or something, and I really love that representation in YA contemporary, because even though we do see it a lot more now, it's still something that's not like all over the board, you know. And I really love Griffin as a character. He's not perfect, and that's why I love him so much. He actually has these OCD compulsions that kind of limit his life a little bit because he's so controlled by them. And he has a tendency to kind of self-destruct and go into mistakes knowing they're mistakes and doing it to hurt people. And but that's what I love about him. I really like this book and how it is more about friendship than anything, and I think that's really sweet. So to conclude this part, I highly recommend this book. I think it was awesome. It was very heartfelt, and it was a good contemporary read. And that's that. So you guys, give this book a read because it's fantastic, and I'm excited to read more of Adam Silvera's books. And next, I'm gonna read They Went Left. I don't know what is compelling me to read one sad book after another, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I usually read a historical fiction or like a contemporary to kind of break up from fantasy. They Went Left is a historical fiction about after the war ends in 1945 and the concentration camps are liberated. And this main character's name is Zofia, and she's trying to find her brother in the midst of all this wreckage. And I'm really excited to read this book. I've never read a book that takes place after the war. It's always been something like in the war, so I'm really interested to see where this is gonna go. So I'll update you guys in just a little bit, and I'll let you know what I think so far. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm only on page 14, and I literally just said a couple minutes back that I don't cry in books, but crap. Oh my god, one sec. I don't know if I can read this book, and that's like the god honest truth. Like, I don't know if I can finish this. I should have anticipated this. My grandmother was Polish, and she was separated from her family in the war when she was 12, and she was one of the lucky ones who got out and survived and came to America. But knowing that my grandmother went through such similar things as this main character is completely heartbreaking. To be honest, I don't know what my grandmother went through. I've never heard those stories. I've never really heard about much of her history. It doesn't matter. She was 12 years old and she never saw her family again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. To be honest, I think I'm gonna set this book down for the night and try to read it tomorrow when the sun is out, and maybe I'll go outside and try to absorb some of that sunlight, and I don't know, maybe that will help. But wow, this is a heartbreaking book and I'm only 14 pages in. I've never been so emotional, ever in a book. That's it for tonight. I will give you guys an update tomorrow. If this book is gonna devastate me even more than I am right now, it's gonna take a lot of hours to get me through this one. So yeah, good night everybody, and you'll see me in the morning in the next bit. Hello, it is currently 12:34. I'm having a late morning. I'm not feeling particularly good today, so I kind of chilled in bed longer than usual, and I just got out of the shower, obviously. Just want to give you guys a quick update before I start reading. I did end up reading more of They Went Left last night because I thought I wanted to keep reading, and I was already an emotional mess, so I said why not. And I got about 100 pages in, and so I forgot to set my timer, so I just had to deduct the 2 hours that I read. So now I have 14 hours and 20 minutes left of this 24-hour readathon. I don't know if I explained this very well in the beginning, but I'm literally reading just 24 hours straight, and if I stop reading anytime, I stop my timer. Now I know that might be that's a little weird because it's not a full 24 hours because this is going on to be like a 3-day video, but I wanted to kind of challenge myself to see if I could really just sit there and read for hours and hours without any distractions. and so far it's been okay. I have stuck to it, I think, pretty well. Like, I have 12 hours left, so that will be 2 a.m. Am I doing my math right? I don't think I'm doing my math right. Okay, so more like 1 a.m. Midnight. No, midnight's 10. Either way, 12 hours from now, I'll be done. So, okay, so I have my coffee like a boss, and I did want to read outside today, but it's actually like 85 degrees, so I'm probably not going to be doing that. And because I don't feel that well, I am just gonna stay here in my robe in my nice air conditioning bedroom slash house. I don't venture out of my room very much, so you'll just see me in here. And we'll get started, and I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Bye! So I have 50 pages left, and they went left. It's 2:30, and I have 10 more hours to go. It feels like a long time, but it's not. We're getting there. And I can feel like something's about to happen in this book that I'm not gonna like at all. It gives you clues that you have to really read carefully. I'll talk about more of this in my final thoughts, but I'm really scared to finish this last 50 pages because I don't know if I'm ready for it, but I'm gonna read them and I'll give you guys my final thoughts when I'm done. Okay, I'm back. I'm destroyed. I finished. They went left. And I cried like a freaking baby. So yeah, this book destroyed me. I'm destroyed. This was an amazing book, an amazing story, a heartbreaking story. This book is filled with so much sadness. For any of those who want to read this book, be aware of that. And it was also filled with a lot of hope and forgiveness, which sometimes is harder to read about than the sadness, I think. I'm gonna start crying again. I read the author's note, Monica Hess, and she said something. She said the best way to describe this book is it starts with sadness, it follows with sadness, and it ends with hope. I just need to take a breather for a minute, and then I'm gonna start this Savage song. I will keep this book on my bookshelf for the rest of my life. No doubt about it. So I'm gonna eat, take a minute, and then I will start the Savage song by Victoria Schwab. So, confession, I've gotten a little distracted, and I've only read like 30 pages. It's just, I don't know why I'm so distracted right now. I can't focus. Maybe because my mind is still on They Went Left. Either way, the first 30 pages have been great. I'm already like sucked into this world, and I already know I'm gonna just love this book, and I just know that Victoria Schwab is going to become a favorite author of mine because her writing style is right up my alley. I love this writing style. I'm loving this story, and I need to know more. I'm just so unfocused right now. I'm going to take a break, eat late dinner, come back, and then just really get into it because I only have 8 hours left to finish this book. Can I do it in 8 hours? I know I can do this. Okay, let's get it done. Let's go. All right. Check back later. I don't know if I can finish this book in 6 hours. Can you hear me? So I'm done for the night. It's 11:10. It's really early. This whole 24-hour reading thing is catching up to me, and my eyes need a break. I'm actually like mentally exhausted. I've done a lot of crying the past 24 hours. So basically I don't even know what I'm saying right now, and I'm just gonna check back in the morning. I need coffee. Okay, we're good. Let's get reading. And we have my favorite kitty back. Kind of. He hates me. What you doing, Zams? Oh, okay. Okay, bye. I did it! I finished the Savage song, you guys. And it has officially been 24 hours of straight reading. That was the longest 24 hours of my life. All right, it's time for final thoughts. I don't know why I'm singing. I'm half delirious, I think. Okay, final thoughts. So I finished this Savage song literally 2 minutes ago, and I loved it. This was so fun. This was a fun read. It was so cool. It was so different than anything I've read before. Like, it's about monsters, and I guess I just don't have that much variety on my shelf about monsters like this at all. It was so good, and I loved it a lot. So I'm really excited to read the second one whenever I have enough money to go buy it. They Went Left. Of course, you guys saw earlier how emotional I got. So, I mean, there's nothing more to say on this besides I absolutely freaking love this book. Very, very good book. The first book I read, History Is All You Left Me, I still think it's really good. I don't recall a lot of stuff that happened. I think that was just because I didn't let myself absorb the story, but I still remember the most key parts, and I still really enjoyed them. And that's it. That's this video. I have nothing more to say. I recommend all three of these books. They were excellent. I'm very excited to read more of all these authors. Honestly, I wanna just read them all. I'm excited to look up more of their books. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on this adventure. I had some laughs. I had a lot of tears. There were some ups and downs, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Hit like, subscribe, comment down below on what you think about these books. And again, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye!